call on all youth, students, unemployed workers, traders, and all those who are affected by the condition of hunger and hardship to join us. By 7 a.m. on Thursday, 1st of August 2024, we are going to march out with our banners, with our leaflets, with our placards at Ikeja under bridge here in Lagos.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today, the due day don't already set. Tomorrow, if you remember, now it be the 1st of August when ABC Nigerians plan nationwide protests when it will take place for every angle of this very country, Nigeria. Whether you be Igbo, you be Hausa, you be Edo, you be Southwesterners, Yoruba, or Efik, Ibibio, anywhere when you dey for inside this country, in as much as this issue of hunger, they affect you, you be part and parcel of this very protests. Now, a lot of people don't send message across to confirm and assure their own readiness for this very protest, despite the warning and also the threats when they come from the security agencies, the armies, the police, and even the federal government of Nigeria. All right, we'll review videos to you one after the other, how ABC people take the come outside, see them be part and parcel of this very protest, whether Bola Tinubu and the own people like him or not. All right, I'll first of all leave you to listen to this very one when ABC this man sent across to call upon the Nigerian students to make sure see they stand gidigba behind this very protest. We'll come back for more.
Youths, civil society groups and radical socialists in a joint press conference in Lagos have announced details of the protest in Lagos State. According to the protesters, the protest is scheduled to take place between August 1st to 10th August 2024.
We call on all youth, students, unemployed workers, traders, and all those who are affected by the condition of hunger and hardship to join us. Numbers, peacefully, with our leaflet, with our banners, while you are waiting those who have promised violence to come and unleash it on us.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say you don't hear everything from the mouth of this very man. You see, Nigerians don't go beyond the aspect of fear to the extent when it be say they even feel come outside to share the location where it be say the protest they starts. Share the federal government of Nigeria thought say they don't know the people when we say that they behind them. So they don't give them location, may they come meet them. Abi? And apart from that, 2 days ago, we equally shared a video with you how it be say Nigeria military take come aside, say this protest, say it no get direction. Nigerians not let the federal government of Nigeria know waiting be the reason behind this protest. These people come outside boldly to outline, list some of the reason behind this protest. They list them out in case they thought say they don't know, may they know. Although not be everything they list out or they mention, but the important one, they review on for this video.
Our cardinal demands are this. 1, we are calling for the reversal of fuel price to pre-May 29, 2023 level. We are demanding a reversal of electricity tariff to pre-May 29, 2023 level. We are demanding end to hardship and hunger. We are demanding recall of all victimized activists. Free all NSAS detainees, many of whom are still in detention 4 years after. We are demanding end to school fee hike for study grants and not loans. We are calling for the placement of all political office holders on the minimum wage. We are calling for the reversal of all anti-poor and neoliberal capitalist policies. We are demanding the fixing of public refineries, the building of new ones under democratic workers' control and management.
We want to say that citizens have come out to say that they want to engage the government, which is constitutionally guaranteed. At this point, we need to also begin to ask the Inspector General of Police what are the instruments and mechanisms that they have put down to ensure that this protest does not turn violent by people who are determined to change the narrative.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say you don't hear that very one. You know, all around the world, as I know, if the citizens of any nation come outside to show their own dissatisfaction for the system of governance, maybe in the midst of protests, the next thing when they say the police agency is supposed to do, now to put proper measure to make sure say that protest go well without it be say violence not come outside. But for Nigeria, instead for them to sit tight, to make sure say they guide the citizens, to make sure say things work well. Now, the reason why they call the security agencies, but their own not be like that. Now, for them to go against the desire of the Nigerians and make sure say they serve the zeal and the determination of their pale master. Whereas they themselves, they inside suffering. They and their family, they suffer even more than Nigerians. All right. I'll leave you to share your opinion concerning that very one, even as I leave you to listen to this other video. We'll come back for more.
After wild consultation with our stakeholders and our expanded neck and everything, the Ijaw Nation, the IYC, has come to conclusion, agreement, that we are going to partake in the nationwide protest to register our displeasure in the Nigerian government, in the current system of governance in Nigeria that has put high level of hardship on our people, and that is the position of IYC. We are going to go ahead with the protest. We are mobilizing, we are galvanizing, and let me also clear one impression. IYC is a pressure group. We are partaking in this protest because our people are having the negative impact of bad governance. Those in our royal communities are having the impact. As we speak, some communities, a sachet of pure water is now being sold for 100 naira. There is no potable water in our communities. Today, transportation has skyrocketed. In fact, it has gone up to 200% increment in fares of transportation. Our people are bearing the brunt of poor government policies and poor government administration in Nigeria. Why are we supporting this protest? We want to register our concern. We want to draw the attention of the federal government to those important areas that our people need improvement. And after due diligent consultation, our people, stakeholders have come to agreement that we are partaking in the protest. And let it also be on record that nobody is funding us. We are doing this protest with our hard-earned money. Everybody is paying themselves to the venue to register their displeasure, and they are paying themselves back to their various homes. No penny is coming from anywhere. No kobo is coming from any quarter, but from the purse of the IYC and those volunteers that want to come and support and register the position of Ijaw Nation in the issues of governance in Nigeria.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't hear that very one from the Ijaw youth leader when he be say he come outside to let the whole world know say Ijaw they not dey behind for this nationwide protest. Each and every one of us now our own responsibility to make sure say we come outside to show to the federal government of Nigeria say enough don't dey enough. As it they affect the Edos, now so it they affect the Ijaws. Now equal way, now it is city they affect the Hausas, the Yorubas, the Efik, the Ibibios, and every single Nigerians. All right. After this very one, we equally get this other last video. When we say one quickly review to you. When we say we receive from this man.
Yesterday, I read something from the Sahara's reporters. According to them, a UN report, which says that Nigeria joins Somalia. Nigeria joins Somalia. Others on list of hunger hotspots, likely to be soon hit by acute food insecurity. That means Nigeria now is on the level of Somalia and other countries that are on the list of hunger hotspots that are suffering from acute food insecurity. And instantaneously, what came to my mind was a statement that was made by our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he said, publicly and clearly, that if you don't permit or allow Biafrans to go, that the zoological republic you call Nigeria will be a worse place on the surface of this earth than Somalia. And he said that time that in case you've not gotten your Somalia visa, you should expedite actions to try and obtain it, because Somalia is going to be heaven if you compare it to what is about to befall Nigeria. Today, I want to ask any one of you who has cerebrum or brain in that cerebral cavity you call skull or your head, whether Nigeria is not facing it now today, the acute food insecurity. Now, when you go to the market on a daily basis, the prices of basic commodities, are skyrocketing, on a daily basis, attempting to kiss the sky. And as I see what is playing out today, and I'm telling you, let me tell you this, the revolution that is about to start in that zoo will begin from the markets. Will begin from the markets. When we are telling all of you, do the right thing, understand? Stand on what is right, understand? All of you felt we were this and that. Today, it is not going to be a matter of whether you're Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba, or Fulani, or Efik, or whatsoever. We are all in it together. And it is a fact that what is happening today is touching every single human being. Whether you believe in God, don't believe in God, or whatever, nobody cares about it. And if you take a look, something amazing also shook me yesterday, and I was laughing. And that was the argument at the floor of the National Assembly, whether cows are citizens of the country or whether cows are not supposed to be citizens of the country. In this 21st century, you are still arguing idiotically, about cows, ruga or no ruga everywhere. If you think you have 4 heads, understand, and somebody was saying that every state must be prepared to have a ranch, that person is mad. You are stupid. Very stupid. In fact, you are very silly. Every state, ranch or ranches will never be in every state. I think the governor of Kano State, Ganduje, said it, that he has enough land, or more than enough land, for all the pastoralists or all the cattle herders or whatever to bring their cows to his state. All of you must go there. If you have animals, then create a space for them to be. You cannot take your animal everywhere to cause problem for everybody everywhere. So the issue of ranches or ranch, zero that in your mind. We will never allow that to happen in our land. You see, at this time, what really shocked me most during that argument was the argument of a woman there who stood up. At least somebody will say, she's religious or she's a Muslim. And she made a very nasty and very silly statement there, very foolish statement, that even the Fulanis consider the life of their cows, or consider their cows worth than their own life. Can you just imagine that kind of stupid talk? That the Fulanis value their cows than their own life. And then I looked at this woman, I was shocked. So the life of an animal is important than the life of a human being. Then why did God create a human being? Is it not for human beings to be in charge of all things? Is it not for human beings to have dominion over all things? Then I was very shocked. That is somebody, imagine the stupidity. You will say she's educated, but very foolish. Education or knowledge is never wisdom. They are all different things entirely. Looking at that, won't you call an educated person or an educated person? But imagine the nonsense, the thoughtlessness, the foolishness that oozed from head. that a Fulani values, the life of, his animals than even his own life. I've never seen that kind of stupidity in my life. You see, in fact, that is an arrant, the sheerest insult to humanity. I was very ashamed. That is the kind of low level people of IQ you bring into your Senate, you see, to represent a people. In fact, if it were to come from my senatorial district, that very moment will bring her down. We will recall and say, please, you are never going to represent SDA again. That tells you who they are, they're standing. Just imagine.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say you don't hear everything by your own self. One first of all say thank you for your time when you be sitting still with us up to this very moment. We'll leave you to do the rest with us for the comment session, even as we draw the line here because of time. All right, we will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.